Satnam, I'm Nirvair Khalsa, and here we are in the month of July. We're going to practice a couple of Kriyas that are in that. Remember in June we did that O breath to balance the tattvas from that wonderful lecture that Yogi Bhajan gave on December 17th, 1996 in Florida. It was one of those lectures where he was really on. It was a group of yoga students and some longtime practitioners. So he actually gave a lot of, go to the Library of Teachings and look at this lecture. He gave a lot of amazing and kind of interesting health tips. And he gave these 3 Kriyas. Now, the first Kriya, he said, that we practiced in June, practiced for 11 minutes. And then he said, if you don't have time for like a formal situation, you've always got some time during the day. This was his inference, because he said, don't do it when you're driving, is to actually to renew yourself. And he said something very specific, which was kind of koan-like. He said, this will give you the equation of the day. You know how equations, are complete in themselves, and they have a very specific result, those equations. And so the equation of the day I interpret as being bringing you into a quick state of equilibrium in relation to the balance of the tattvas. And so these techniques that I'm going to show you today are kriyas. And here's the challenge. Instead of just doing this once, what I want you to do is both these kriyas, this kriya I'm teaching you right now, sometime during the day. Take a break, like in the mid-morning. Sometimes you take a break, you have a snack, and do this kriya just for 5 minutes, because that's what he said to do it for. And in the second kriya that I'm going to teach you, just do it for 5 minutes too. And he was really very specific about not doing it much longer. As a matter of fact, the second kriya that I'm going to teach you, he said, don't do it beyond 11 minutes, no matter what. So, this first kriya, you'll tune in, of course, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times. And this is interesting. You're going to clasp your hands at the heart center, and you're going to rhythmically clasp hands strongly both ways. The eyes are going to be at the tip of the nose once again. And you're going to do O breathing, right? And you're mentally going to chant Satanama. So kind of the pace is Sa ta na ma sa ta na ma sa ta na ma. But that's all mental, all right? You're going to do O breathing, so it'll be like this. Then right at the end, you inhale deeply, you squeeze hard, and you press the tongue up against the roof of the mouth. And you cannon fire exhale after holding the breath 5 or 10, 15 seconds. And then you squeeze again, press the tongue up against the roof of the mouth. So 5 minutes of practice like this, O breath, mentally chanting Satanama. And then right at the end, 3 times squeeze, tongue up against the roof of the mouth. And then you're done with that 5 minutes. Right? For the second part of the day, you're going to do another kriya for 5 minutes. He wasn't so specific about this in terms of, he didn't give an eye position, so you can keep your eyes closed with this one. And he actually didn't give an ending of this, but he said 5 minutes, but it will change the serum in your spine and the gray matter in your brain. Once again, this is a very powerful one. You're going to have the arms like this. After you tune in, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. This is your mid-afternoon break in July. And what you do is you move the arms up and down, a very short range of motion up and down. And you use the navel point and you chant Satanama. So it's like this. Satanama, 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 sa ta no sa ta no. I did that a little bit longer than I normally do for a demonstration because I could feel my spine changing as I did this. I could really feel it in my spine. And so just 5 minutes, right at the end, inhale deeply, hold the breath. He didn't give an ending, you know. And then when you're done, relax, sit in a meditative space. Always at the end of these kriyas, it's good to sing the sunshine song, to send that energy out, to share it. So, for the month of July, which is bound to be intense, everything seems to be intense in 2017, keep yourself together by just doing a couple of things during the day. In the morning, do that first kriya that we practiced for 5 minutes. In the afternoon, do this for 5 minutes, and just see how the whole month goes. Because we'll be doing it together. I'm very happy to be practicing with you. Sat Nam.